Hi, how you doing? Just your friendly neighbor, breezing through the neighborhood. Okay, I come to talk about today. Let me fix this light a little bit. Is that fine? Okay, so I come to talk about. Um, I touched on this topic before, but I have a nudge to talk about it again. And I know sometimes I repeat myself on what I'm talking about, but sometimes we need to hear things more than once, two or three or four times before something really click within us. So just bear with me. Okay, this topic is for younger uh, men and women who date older men and women. Date older men and women. I would just say, if you can, try your best not to date no man or no woman who's old enough to be your mom or your dad. God wants you with somebody who's equally yoked for you. Not somebody who got more experience than you. Uh, Not someone who have, been through life. You need time to go glow and grow and develop. And, oh, excuse me, every time I come on here, I get the burping up a storm. What is going on? But, yeah, you need someone who is equally yoked, someone your age range. If you want to date an older man or older woman, I to be honest, to me, which I've been there and done that. When I was a young tenderoni. So I'm speaking for self experience as well. If you're gonna want somebody a little more mature, a little more older than you, try to go no, not out of the anyone who is 10 and under. I'll stick with that. 10 and under. If you're a 20-year-old young man, 20-year-old young woman, you want someone a little more older, someone a little more mature, someone with a little more experience, wisdom, knowledge to help develop you, then yeah, you do 20, 30. That person not old enough to be your mom or dad. It's a 10-year difference. Somebody 5 year older than you. If you 20 years old, they 25. That's not somebody who's old enough to be your mom or dad. That's just somebody who's a little older than you, got more experience, got more maturity, more mature. Somebody you could learn from, but they not like no mom or dad superior over you or nothing like that. Even your mom and dad ain't superior over you, but you get what I'm saying. Most of the time we was coached to deal with an older man. He more mature, he more this and that. A lot of time we chasing our dad within these older men. Cause let's be honest, it's more younger women's dating older men than there is younger men dating older women. And I would just say be careful with that, because most of the time that end up not going anywhere anyway. Most of the time you still don't marry. They still give you children. They still don't marry you. A lot of time, not all the time, but most of the time. We talking about most of the time. It's still not gonna. Most of the time, an older man or older woman. Let's just be real. This is my opinion. I really don't think a healthy older man and a healthy older woman will find a younger man or woman young enough to be their children ages a mate for them. A healthy man, a healthy woman don't want no young man or no young woman. Not in that way. You know? And most of the time when you deal with an older man and an older woman, but I'm going to strictly say, because most of the time older women ain't out here chasing no younger men. You know, and ain't after no younger men. It does happen, but it don't happen on like it do on the flip side. But most of the time, them older people are broken. They are broken. They hurting. And it's something going on with them. A lot of time they are undercover drug addicts. A lot of time they want you for sex. Or to take care of you and control you, manipulate you. It's never really from the pure and innocent or they're infatuated with you. You know, it's not nothing really coming from a large scale of being in love with you. You know, being in love with you. Most of it, you know, or want the best for you. Because if an older man, older woman really wanted the best for you, they'll tell you, baby, go find somebody close to your age. I ain't nowhere in the world. I don't want to care what you got or how fine you is. He could be in the chair working out, pumping it up, pump up the fire. If you around my children's age, now, even if I were to date younger, it won't be my children's age younger. I will probably go 10 years is the max. 10 years for me. 5 years for me if I wanted to date younger. I won't go to nobody I'm 20 years older than, 25, 30 years older than. For one, the communication is totally different. We on two different roads in life. So if I really love you, I want you to start off with somebody around your age rangement. Y'all got a lot of time to learn each other, to get married, start a family. You know, go glow and grow together. You know, you date somebody 25, 30 years older than you. By the time you get up in your mid, they you know, they can't keep up. They you know, and ain't nothing wrong with getting old. We all gonna get older one day. You know, if you blessed to get old. Because ain't nothing cool about dying young. Sorry. That just ain't it. So it's a beautiful thing to grow old with someone. You done grew old with your boo. You done grew old with your boo. Y'all went through trials of tribulation. You know, love is not being at odds with one another. You're supposed to be on one accord. But you still do go through trials of tribulation. You're not supposed to go through trials of tribulation with one another. You're supposed to go through trials of tribulation together as one. Husband and wife. The world is already against you. And now y'all finna turn in and be against yourself? No, y'all supposed to stand strong, 10 toes down, praying daily. Sometimes 2-3 times a day. We can never get enough. Ain't no such thing as you and pray too much. No, you pray up on the toilet, driving your car, eating, bathing, walking. You know, before you go to sleep, when you wake up, no matter where you at, God put it on your heart, bust that prayer out. You need it, or somebody in your family, somebody, a friend, or somebody you don't know need that prayer. So go ahead, pray. You can never get too much of praying, especially in these days. Oh, yes. But yeah, that's what I would tell a younger man. Nah, thank you. You so handsome. You gonna make some girl a beautiful husband one day. You know, not sitting up there trying to date our young sons and our young daughters. Come on, older men, older women. You know, at some point, you should be ashamed. And that's just for real. At some point here on this earth, I ain't taught the kingdom to come and this and that. Where we don't. I'm talking right here where we at now in life, where we living at in life now. You should be ashamed to date a man or a woman, your children. And you think your children agree with that? I mean, it's an embarrassment when Some point in time, that's why the relationships don't work out. It's an embarrassment. It's an embarrassment to your children. Your children don't like that. Even if they do go along with it, they ain't got no choice. That's mama, that's daddy. They ain't got no choice. But those children don't agree with that. And to be honest, they don't respect you for that. You know, they really don't respect you for that. You know, I know if my dad was dating a woman my age or younger, you think I respect him like that? I would still respect him because that's my dad, but nah, you know, you're supposed to have respect for your children all the way around. You're supposed to be dating the children's friends and having sex and doing all this with children. We're supposed to be here to guide them on the road they should be going, with right from wrong, what they supposed to be doing here in life in this time. Not trying to screw them. Ain't one you young ones? I know you ain't had enough sex. I know you ain't seen so many different beautiful women, beautiful men in your days, in your time, to where you got to go and mess with the children, the young adults that's your children's age. How low can you go? To me, that's a low blow. And for you youngsters, young men and young women, because some of y'all are very equipped, some of y'all are very smart, some of y'all got more wisdom than these older people, and that's just real life facts. You can learn a lot from. I can learn from a 1-year-old if they speaking something. Listen, you know, you can learn from a child too. You know, we don't know all things. I don't know all things. I'm still learning as well. But what I do know, I want to teach. I want to help somebody. Ain't that what it's all about? How dare you sit up there with all that knowledge and all that wisdom, don't try to share, don't try to help nobody? Because sometimes talking communication, your experience, sometimes that help the next person. A lot of times. You'll be surprised how we speaking on things we've been through. You know, and and the wisdom that we have. Most wisdom we got, we learn from other people. You know, it ain't enough time in the day for us to go around making all the mistakes in the world. So you got to learn that from somebody, what not to do. What to do and what not to do. And then, of course, you're going to learn things on your own as you go and grow. That's a part of life. You know, but I ain't going to be too long. I'm about to go to the store. Because we finna go ready and have some, come on, think. We about to go and have some, Doritos. The cheesy ones, the ranch, the hot Doritos. Mix it all up. Put ground beef on top of it, put lettuce on top of it, tomato and cheese on it, something like a taco but with the chips, and have some hot wings with it, some sour cream with it. That tastes so good. That tastes so good. Yeah. But yes, I ain't gonna be too long on here. You know, I just gotta be honest. What you see is what you get. My personality on here and off of here is exactly the same. To be honest, I'm a big kid at heart. You know what I'm saying? I got a really funny side to me. You know, it don't pay to be serious all the time. You know, it don't pay. I talk about God. I read about God. I love my Father. I'm trying to go glow and grow as much as I can with the Father and the Son. But I'm not holier than thou. I'm not going to portray like I'm holier than thou. I might slip and cuss. I might, you know what I'm saying? So, no, that ain't the case. But that don't stop you from trying to be perfect. That don't stop you from trying. Like I would say, is I'm perfect? No. That don't mean I ain't going to strive to be perfect. Do I make mistakes? Yes. But I'm going to learn from them mistakes. You know, I'm you know, it's all about, we human. You know, we human. Do I sin? Yes, I sin. I try hard not to. And I don't live a life of sin. But I might slip up here and there. Ask God for forgiveness. Strengthen me. Come on. Thank God today. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. That's what it's all about. Ain't no holier than thou. But the sun was definitely holier than thou. That's why you gotta salute. You know, that's a blueprint on what we supposed to be trying to chase, what we supposed to be trying to do. We could do it in our own way. We still have a sense of humor. You know, you ain't gotta be around here. I don't judge people. I just say what I have to say. You know, if the shoe fit, wear it and learn from it, like we all have to do. Well, I'm gonna take that back because I probably will judge you here and there, you know, and I got the right to do that. I can't judge you if I'm a part of that same sin. But if I see my brother and sister and they smoking a cigarette, I used to smoke cigarettes for over 20 years. That ain't my life no more. Thank you, Heavenly Father. Yes, I fought that spirit. But over 2 years going strong. Yes. So if I see my brother and sister smoking a cigarette, or if I see a youngster 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, them was the ages I was smoking a cigarette, and I come to them, you know, young man, young woman, you know, if you can, try to stop smoking them cigarettes, you know, because you don't want the side effects to catch up to you, and they do catch up to most people. You know, you don't want to be on that sick bed dying of cancer, can't hardly breathe and can't hardly walk off of no cigarettes. It ain't worth it. But how I'm going to tell you something if I'm sitting next to you doing the same thing? I'm smoking a cigarette too. You got a lighter? Ooh, you should stop smoking them cigarettes. And I'm over here pumping my lungs away. Pumping my lungs away. You'll be like, lady, please, if you don't get on up on my face. So, I told you, every time I get on in my throat, get the, maybe I need a peppermint or something. I got some peppermint. I might have to keep them close by when I'm doing my videos, because if it ain't my voice cracking up, or feeling irritated, or me burping, having the heat cups, or a flyer or neck, there's always something. I don't know why I'm getting off the camera drinking my water. That's all I drink. I don't drink. Well, I probably drink a soda probably once a month, maybe, if that. But I went over a year without drinking no soda, you know. But I slip up here and there and drink a soda. But if it ain't water, I don't want it, and I don't want no vitamin water. I don't want no flavored water. Give me the water out of the faucet, and I'm gonna pray, ask God to bless over that water, Heavenly Father. Bless every water, everything I drink, me and my children's. Bless over the food we eat these days for what we believe is food, because honey, these days you never know, Heavenly Father. You know, but yeah, but I don't want to get off track. But I always be getting off track, but that's okay. But what I was finna say, but yeah, back to the older men and older women dating these babies. Shame on you. And I'm just gonna say it like this: any older men, I think I already said it, but I'm gonna repeat myself a little bit now. Don't sue me. Any older men or older woman that's out here dating on these young men and young women that's young enough to be your child, shame on you. You supposed to be leading that young adult in this lifetime. You ain't got no sex. You don't have no sex control. You can't be in the presence of a beautiful young woman or a beautiful young man at your mature age and have self-control. Really? So that's what separate the grown men and the grown women. I salute. You know, it's probably far in between, but with some still real men, still real women's out there, honey. You know. So and most of these older men and older women who out here hunting for these younger men and younger women's Like I said, a lot of them got mentally ill problems. A lot of them undercover drug addicts. A lot of them couldn't get it right with a man or a woman they age because they were so conniving, so trifling, cheaters, manipulator. They were this and that and the third. And the older person they age got tired of one going to take that. So now they want to move to somebody young who they believe they can manipulate, can't really see through because they ain't got enough experience. So be careful with that. And you young men and young women, find somebody close to your age arrangement. You know? Oh. And most young men and young women, I'm just going to be honest, that date older men and older women and older men, most of them, they users. Because I find it really hard to believe they got a user spirit, put it like that. I find it really hard to believe that a nice, healthy young man, I ain't gonna say it don't happen, but most of the time, a nice, handsome young man or young woman want to date. Nice body, young tenderoni, young, the youth, yay! We supposed to celebrate that, not try to sleep with it. We supposed to celebrate it, guide that, But most of them younger men and younger women dating these older men and women, a lot of them have a user spirit in them. Just they want some benefit. They want some cars, some houses, some cash. Them for the ones who more equipped, and then the ones who just give me a pair of shoes, or give me some little hair weave, some nails, and give me some a Nintendo game or a PlayStation. Give me some for my time, for my young tenderoni time. So yeah, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. God will bless you with that and more. You don't have to get with no older man or older woman just for what they got. When God could bless you to get it, He will bless you with it as well. And these older people who date these younger men and younger women's, most of them have a controlling spirit, a sex spirit, a lustful spirit. They got a whole lot of spirits, conniving, mischievous, and your children ain't happy with that. So I can't tell nobody what to do. We all grown. We're gonna do what we want to do, regardless. But I'm just a friendly neighbor breezing through the neighborhood. And just trying to help you if you puzzle, had that thought, and just needed somebody to try to come through and make it make sense for you. And I hope I could be a helping hand, or if you in a relationship and you feel like this ain't where you want to be, just that ain't where you want to be. Get you somebody who you equally yoke with. That's why God made men and women of all age arrangement. He made the opposite sex right there in your age arrangement, right with you. So you don't have to dig back and go for the babies. And some of them out here so ridiculous. They out here dating young men and young women that they old enough to be their grandparents, and that's sick. Yeah, excuse me, guys. I don't know why I'm doing all this now. Maybe because I got this fin right on my face while I'm trying to. Let me turn you around some. Probably blowing all kind of dust up in my mouth. But yeah, I got my little fin right here. So yeah, but I think I about covered it. I know I gotta shave. I grow hair under my neck ever since high school years. My oldest brother used to take tweezers, snatch them out. Oh, that hurt. Snatch them out for me and stuff like that. But sometime I get on here, I don't shave. I just let it. I do shave. Don't get me wrong. I shave, but I shave with the. I don't use the, and I ain't got no bumps under my neck either. And I've been shaving for years. But sometimes when you see me on here and I got a lot of hairs under my neck, I just found out about this stuff. Shaving powder. I don't know if it works. I haven't used it yet. So sometimes the magic. Sometimes I'll be wanting it to get really thick as it could be, as thick as it could get, so I could rub that on there. And they said let it sit for 3 to 4 minutes if you got sensitive skin. If not, 7 minutes, and get you some tissue or whatever. Wipe it. The hair is supposed to just come on off. So I want to, for it to get, heavy to see, if it works. Other than that, I take my little clip. But yeah, that's me. But not by the hairs on my chinny chin. Yeah, but like I say, did I cover everything? Yeah. Everybody, what to say? Stay in your lane. Date in your lane. I believe you'll be more blessed and more, and you will be more blessed and you will have more. And I believe you will be more at peace and more happy. Because you could be an older man, older woman. You can't make this young man or young woman grow up in the mind. They young. They got to go through things. They got to experience things just like you had to. Me and anybody else. They might want to move around more. They, young. And you sitting up there, probably just settled with just chilling, watching TV, a little cookout, get you someone that's more, stay in your lane, on your lane, in your lane. I think it's, I think you just got a better chance at love when everybody try to date someone, within their age range, man. Just be careful and put God first when you meeting these people, no matter if they older or younger or your age. Be careful meeting these people. Always pray to God that you send this man to me, that you send this woman to me. Would you please reveal this man or woman true attention? That's what it's about, staying safe, keeping God first, putting on the armor of God, staying safe, and waiting on God's. It's on God's time, not ours. Wait on God. You'll do yourself a whole lot of good. And me too. I'm learning that as well. Wait on God. What God got for you, the devil can't harm you. They can't come up against it. They can't do anything about it. That's for you. What's for you is for you. Anything else outside of that wasn't meant. But let me go get this stove real quick, and I'll see y'all later. And like I always say, we learn more today than we knew yesterday. Each one teach one. Go back for your brothers and sisters. They need us. And stay prayed up. Bye.